Nothing is more difficult and therefore more precious than to be able to decide. A beautiful quote from Napoleon Bonaparte. Welcome to Joe Talks. The act of making decision not only signifies choice but also shoulders the weight of responsibility. The challenge, however, is that making decision is not always an easy task, which prevents many people from stepping out of their comfort zone and thus hindering their professional growth. It is very common for people to criticize the decision of others, often because we believe we have superior judgment. Criticizing is easy, right? But making a decision and taking responsibility for it is something we distance ourselves from. It is important to recognize that if we do not take the responsibility to decide, then someone else will decide and make decision for us. And we will have to live with that results, whether we like it or not. What many overlook is that decision making is integral to various aspects of our life, from everyday purchases to significant investments like homes, financial investment, education, etc., etc. Instead of avoiding decision making, the emphasis should be on making well-informed and wise choices. A decade ago, during a management workshop, I was introduced to the concept of die drei W-Frage, which is in German and stands for wie, was and warum. Or when you translate to English, it stands for how, what and why. These three powerful words form the basis of a questioning framework that not only facilitates wise decision making but also assists in gathering essential information that signifies the decision making process. Consider the following simple example. A child expresses a desire for a gaming console, inspired by a neighbor who owns one. Traditional response might include an outright no or a vague promise of a future purchase. However, using the three powerful words, we delve into the reasons behind the request. Why does the child want the console? What purpose will it serve? How will it be purchased or what will be the cost? By framing questions around how, what and why, both parents as the decision makers and the child gain valuable insights into the underlying motivations and details of the decision at hand. This approach transforms decision making from an emotional process to a grounded in factual considerations. This individual tool can be used in both personal and professional contexts. By incorporating these three powerful words into decision making process, individuals can make choices based on comprehensive information rather than succumbing to emotional biases. In a nutshell, it's essential to recognize that decision making is not an overwhelming obstacle, but rather a skill that can be developed with the appropriate tools. Embracing decision making involves employing three pivotal questions: how, what, and why, to cultivate a culture centered on informed decisions infused with a sense of accountability. This is decision making. Thank you. This is Joby Mangalat signing off. Joe Talks Differently Thinking.